What's up, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be doing a recap of all of the LASFIT lighting products that we have on the TRD Pro. I get a lot of questions about my pods and the light bars and everything that we have on this truck. So we're going to be going over and showing you the output on all of these light products. Now, if you want to see how to install any of these products, I have step-by-step guides here on the channel of everything you're going to see here tonight. So go ahead and check those out if you want to see how to get them installed. Maybe I'll even link them down below for you. But again, today's video is going to be just kind of recapping and showing you the output on these things. I absolutely love them. The other reason I wanted to make this video is LASFIT is being nice enough to give us our code of Judge20 back, and they're making that active up until December 1st, including December 1st. So you're going to save 20% site-wide. If you want to pick up any kind of lighting or floor mats or anything like that, make sure you use code Judge20, save you 20% site-wide. I'll also put that down below for you as well. If you've been around the channel for a long time, you know we usually have the code Judge10 that saves you 10% site-wide. That's good year-round. But again, up until December 1st, including the 1st, Judge20 will save you 20%. Let's jump in the truck. We'll go for a ride, and we'll take a look at all the light output on these LASFIT products. All right, let's get this party started. So I'm going to turn the headlights on just so you can get a look at what you're going to be seeing with the LASFIT pods and all of the LASFIT lighting. So here you can see we're in an empty parking lot of a local pond by my house. All right, so that's what you're going to be seeing as we go throughout the lights. So we're going to go ahead and turn the headlights off. As you can see, it's completely dark. We're in the, it's completely black out here. So let's go ahead and start with the 3-inch pods on the A-pillars. All right, here we go. Headlights are off. 3-inch pods from LASFIT on the A-pillars. And boom, you can see how bright they are. That's crazy. 3-inch cubes. That's it. No other lights are on other than the LASFITs. No headlights or anything, just so you know. You can see, we have them. You can see it right there. We have one on each side. All right, and that's the flood beam pattern. I know a lot of people like to put the driving beam pattern on the front up here. I may eventually do that. I talked about that in my installation video as well, actually. I just haven't done it yet, but I mean, again, that flood beam, you can see how bright they are. All right, next up, we'll show you the 22-inch amber bar that we have on the CBI covert bumper. And there that is. Again, 22-inch bar. That's a darn good output for a 22-inch bar. That amber is a nice color to it. It's perfect for when it's kind of foggy out. I haven't had a chance to use this during snow yet, but I do drive through fog a lot because of where I work and where we live. And that the amber light definitely comes in handy. Here is the big boy, the 52-inch light bar that we have on our Sherpa roof rack. This thing is insanely bright, so here we go. That's crazy. Now, obviously, I mean, most of these lights, I don't use them unless I'm on back roads because honestly, it's not legal to use them on, on the street. But again, where we live, it's very, very rural. We live in the middle of nowhere. I do drive on a lot of back roads. This 52-inch bar, I use this when I'm on roads where there's no houses and I rarely see other vehicles. I can see deer a mile away with this 52-inch bar. The output on it is absolutely incredible. So I'll go ahead and turn it off and on just to give you another look. It's crazy. Turns night into day. I love it. Next up, I'll show you the rock lights that we have mounted on our roof rack and our bed rack. So obviously we're going to have to get out of the truck for this. I'm going to go ahead and turn those lights on real quick. Now the cool thing about these, get out and we'll give you a look at the output here. Sorry about the glare real quick. I'll back up so you can see, how far out they shine. But the cool thing about the rock lights, and I'll give you a look at, so we have 2 up on our roof rack, and then you can see the two others back there. So 2 on our roof rack, 2 on our bed rack, obviously on each side. So we have 8 total, 4 on the driver's side, 4 on the passenger side. So you can see the output on those. I mean, we're standing in front of the truck, and again, it's pitch black out here. The output is pretty darn good. And I also have another switch where I can turn them to amber. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'll give you a look at the amber output. All right, there we have the amber. This is awesome when I'm basically, at camp and I don't really need that super white, bright light. And I have these on, I can turn on the ones on the roof rack and the bed rack independently. Okay, so I don't need all 8 of them on at the same time if I don't want to have them that way. But this amber, it's, you know, as you can see, the output is awesome. Goes a long, long way. We'll go to the driver's side as well. Actually, I'll give you a look from the front. But, you know, if I don't need it super bright like that, I can turn off 4 of them. And, you know, we could basically cut that output in half. So just a nice, just enough light when you're at camp to where it's not super bright, but obviously you have plenty of light to see and, you know, do what you need to do. So, all right, rock lights by LASFIT. And last but not least, the 3-inch pods that we have mounted on the back of the bed rack. This is the driving beam pattern. Boom. Super bright. And this is what I mean by I may swap these out with the ones in the front. I might put the flood pattern in the back and this driving beam pattern in the front. So you can see where we have them up on the top of the bed rack there, underneath the back of our iCamper. And again, 3-inch pods, driving beam pattern, and it goes such a long way. Those trees are, I don't know, maybe 50 yards or so away from us. And you can see, you know, it kind of just lights them right up. No issues at all. It's a very focused beam pattern. So it doesn't go as wide as that flood pattern that we have on the front, but it goes further, and it's a more, you know, a more localized beam. So very, very bright. I use these a lot when I'm backing down our driveway when I get home at work at night. You know, this will light up my entire driveway. We have a pretty long driveway, but these will light up the entire thing, so I can back down no trouble, you know, at nighttime in the dark. So absolutely love them. All right, guys, there you have it. You can see for yourself how bright these LASFIT products actually are. So if you're in the market for lighting products or their floor mats, I love them as well. Judge 20. Take advantage of it up until and including December 1st. After that, obviously, you could always use our code Judge 10. That's good year round. But, you know, that extra 10% off for a total of 20%, that adds up. And these lights are absolutely worth it, as you can see. If you have any questions on anything I showed you in this video, or if you want to see anything else involving the LASFIT products, put it down below. We'll get them addressed for you. And, you know, again, hopefully this helped you out. I get a lot of questions on the output on these lights. So hopefully that helps somebody out if they were, you know, just kind of in the market. Any questions, let me know. Hope you guys have a nice holiday season. And again, make sure you take advantage of that code good for the next 7 or 8 days. All right. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.